A game with so much energy and emotion as the Bonnies look to defeat Temple for the first time in 10 years, but an impressive 19 points from Eric Mosley in a whited-out crowd weren't enough to outlast the Owls. Here's a look at some highlights.
Eric Mosley, go ahead, Coach.
I thought, it was a great college basketball game. I thought we played hard. I thought that little spurt they had in the second half, 4 or 5 minutes where they knocked us back and we played a little bit on our heels. A couple turnovers. We had some open possessions, and I thought that was the key to their run, getting up by 12, 13, wherever they were up by. But I thought our guys fought back, and we made it a game. We had, we had a chance if we had gotten a call to have a one possession game with, down 3. But we didn't, give those guys credit. Moore played really well in the second half. They made their foul shots. And we had a hard time guarding them in the second half, especially Moore off the bounce. But I thought it was a good college game. It's our guys were competitive. I thought Eric was really terrific coming off the bench for us. Andrew played the way he's capable of playing. We just got to continue to work, and that's a heck of a team that we lost to. They're going to go. They're going to have a lot more victories besides the one tonight.
Was there a sense that you kind of had to play almost the perfect game?
Not the perfect game. It's not like we're playing the Bulls, but we had to play well. We knew that what they did to Xavier and what they did to Duke, and they're they won whatever they won 8, 9 in a row. 16 out of 18. They're a heck of a team, and those 3 guards, Wyatt, Fernandez, and Moore, are 3 of the best guards in the country. And I thought we played them hard, played them straight up, and but we came up short.
Coach Moore only plays 9 minutes in the first half because of foul trouble, so he couldn't really get going in the first half. But in the second half, what was it that really allowed him to?
He's good.
That's
it. He's good.
Hey, you're just coming off a loss, so perhaps this isn't it's not quite fair, but are you able to put in perspective where you were from 5 years to taking Temple into the final minute?
It's hard. You're right. After coming off a loss, it's hard to look at it that way. you know, but, you know, in retrospect, you look, you know, it's, yeah, you know, 5 years from now, we were, you know, 2 layers under earth. And, you know, with the players that have come in here has changed the whole dynamic of the program. And, yeah, it's pretty, it's a great accomplishment to be able to, you know, even coming off a loss, to be able to, you know, 5 years ago, you know, if you would have thought that we could have taken to the last minute, you know, people would have laughed at us. You know, so give the credit to our players and, you know, the hard work that they put in, and, you know, we're making, you know, great progress. You know, but at the same time, you know, it always
It hurts, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it needs to hurt.
Right.
You know, because that's how we're gonna, you know, hopefully overcome.
And the people around here, I mean, they get frustrated when you lose too, rather than, well, they lost again. I mean, the standards have changed around here.
Yeah, I think some people think
The
we're going to the Final
expectations have
Four.
changed.
You know, we're trying to get to the Final Four of the Atlantic 10 tournament.
But that's good.
It is
What
good.
I'm saying.
It's, you know, the great thing about this place is people are really passionate. The bad thing about this place is people are really passionate. You know, but they really care about basketball. It's really important and it's special. And you want people to have high standards, but at the same time, you know, understand that, you know, where we've come. You know, it's been a journey.
Coach, that second half spurt that they went on, that you mentioned the opening there, it came right on the heels of the Nicholson switched call from, you know, he would have been an and one free throw to the trail. Do you think that kind of just let the air out a little bit?
No, it's a tough call, and you wish that it went our way, and you know, it's, you know, maybe it would have stopped the momentum, but it's the call they made, and you know, you got to move on.
Can you talk a little bit about what Eric?
He was terrific. You know, it's, you know, there's no question that Eric can score the basketball. You know, the challenge that we've had with Eric, and I think you would agree, is the defensive end, and you know, he's getting better at that part of it as well. You know, we wouldn't be in this position in this game without him. You know, I thought he played really well on offense, and he's getting much improved in the defense.
Eric, it seemed whenever the team needed to play to bring him back in, you were able to do that. What allowed you?
I don't know. I think I'm a capable scorer, I believe. When our team needed a basket, I mean, I had the ball in my hand most of the time, so with that, being able to score, I believe I can make a play.
Was that your mindset to be more aggressive?
I'd rather, I just take the open shots, work inside out with Andrew, and just take what the defense gives me.
Eric, whether it was Moore or Wyatt or Fernandez, can you kind of talk about how challenging it was, how difficult it was to guard their guards, their backcourt?
It wasn't that bad. I mean, we played, almost a perfect first half. I mean, I think we let up sort of in the second half, but I mean, it's not like any of them guys had lights out. We just need to do better collectively as a team on the defensive end.
What do you think the difference was from the first half to the second half defensively?
I think it wasn't really the play. I mean, we could have a couple calls go our way. I mean, we played them close. It wasn't really that bad of a defensive job on our part. We just needed a couple more calls to go our way.
Mark, you're down
Go ahead, John.
14 with 5.5 left. And then you got it down to 3 with 21 seconds left. I mean, you got to be encouraged that kind of dug in there late in the game when you could have.
It's, you know, we tell the guys all the time, you know, when you play at Bonaventure, it's a given to play hard and not give up. And, you know, if those guys gave up, then they wouldn't be here tomorrow. You know, they understand that, you know, you play to the end, and our guys aren't going to give up. Didn't give up tonight, they won't give up. They're competitive, and they fought to the end, and we came up short.
We have time for one more question if there's one. All right, thanks.